Apple is likely to unveil the new iPhone 16 series in less than 2 weeks, on September 9 at its Glow Time event. The business earlier announced that the event would take place on September 10. This week, Apple formally set the stage for the highly anticipated iPhone 16 series by revealing the date and time of its upcoming product announcement event. Aside from the statement, Apple has kept the details of its new products under wraps, leaving enthusiasts yearning for additional information. However, excitement was mounting when a recent iPhone 16 Pro Max hands-on video surfaced on YouTube, providing a first glimpse at the handset in a new color named Desert Titanium. This tint, which resembles a dark brown, provides a new and distinct choice to Apple's color palette. The item shown in the video is thought to be a fake unit rather than a genuine device, but it provides a realistic look at the final design and new color palette. Anticipation is building as the official release date approaches. We ask fans to be patient as we approach the official launch date, promising to unveil all the fascinating information of the iPhone 16 series. However, the shift from Tuesday to Monday means that pre-orders for one of the 16 iPhone models may be moved up a day. According to a report on the German site Mesokoff, pre-orders will begin on Thursday, September 12, rather than Friday, the 13th. Perhaps Apple is superstitious. The blog does not specify where they obtained this information or why Apple would change their plan. Take this news with skepticism. However, Apple's event will be held on a Monday rather than the normal Tuesday. Apple's major developer conference was held on a Monday this year, while the Let Loose event, when the firm revealed the new M4-powered iPad Pro, took place on a Tuesday in May. So it's reasonable to expect pre-orders and actual release dates to be brought up by a day or so this year. If there is a link between the Glow Time date and the release date, you may be able to receive an iPhone 16 Pro or iPhone 16 Pro Max sooner, as well as a new Apple Watch 10. So we're well into that time of year when you'll want to decide whether upgrading to the latest iPhone is a beneficial idea or not. Fortunately, we've heard enough of rumors regarding the phone and what Apple has in store for us. If you haven't kept up with those, you're in luck. I have. While many of the more interesting updates appear to be aimed at the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, there are still a number of potential modifications that will affect the ordinary iPhone 16. Whether we're talking about advancements or items that will remain the same, here are the 7 most important iPhone 16 rumors you should know about. Last year, Apple removed the mute switch from the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max in favor of a capacitive action button. The concept was that you could program this button to do a variety of things, including, but not limited to, setting the phone to silent mode. Rumor has claimed that the iPhone 16 will follow suit, replacing the iPhone 15's mute switch with a more multifunctional action button. That isn't the only extra button coming to the phone. We've heard a lot about the iPhone 16's capture button, which appears to be located on the bottom right side. The purpose of this button is to make it easier and faster to launch the camera app and control the shutter. No more tapping your screen to control your camera. According to speculations, this feature will be available on all 4 new iPhone 16 versions. While the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max are expected to acquire an additional 0.2 inches of screen space, the iPhone 16 does not appear to be that fortunate. Instead, it will keep the same 6.1-inch display that ordinary iPhones have had for several years. Because the iPhone 16 Pro is not the same size, the cheapest iPhone 16 will be the smallest. We're not expecting an iPhone 16 tiny after all, and while 6.1 inches is remarkably typical for phone sizes, the only other option is the 4.7-inch iPhone 2022. Given that Apple's mid-range phone is now 2 years old and was scarcely cutting edge when it was first released, picking the iPhone 16 requires significantly fewer concessions. In recent years, Apple has separated the Pro and non-Pro iPhones with various chipsets. If that trend had maintained, the iPhone 16 may have been powered by the A17 Pro, which debuted with the iPhone 15 Pro last year. However, this does not appear to be the case, as the iPhone 16 may be powered by the A18 rather than the A17. Rumors say that this will not be the same A18 chipset as the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. They are believed to be equipped with the more powerful A18 Pro chipset instead. It's unclear how much variation there will be between the various versions of A18, but we expect them all to be made using TSMC current 3nm technology, which should improve both raw power and efficiency. The iPhone 15 was left out of the Apple Intelligence Party because it lacked the necessary 8 gigs of RAM. However, it appears like Apple will not make that mistake again, since the basic model is expected to include the extra 2 gigs of RAM required to operate on device AI. We're not sure how well Apple Intelligence will perform on the iPhone 16, especially when compared to the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. However, these upcoming capabilities will be available when Apple Intelligence and iOS 18.1 are released to the public later this year. Features include enhanced Siri, AI image production, summarization in multiple apps, and native ChatGPT compatibility. If you've seen any leaked renders or iPhone 16 dummy units, you've probably noticed that the camera looks slightly different. Rather than a diagonal camera configuration this year, Apple has chosen a vertical layout, with one camera lens stacked on top of the other. Why? All of this is done to enable your iPhone 16 to capture spatial video. Spatial video adds a 3D flavor to your video by shooting with both cameras simultaneously. However, in order to achieve the proper angling, the lenses had to be side by side when recording, which is why the swap was necessary. It's unclear how popular this feature will be, as spatial video is only useful if seen with an Apple Vision Pro headset. However, you can record it regardless of whether you have a normal iPhone 16 or a Pro model. iPhone battery life has improved significantly since the catastrophic lifespans of the iPhone 11 and iPhone 12, with the iPhone 15 lasting 11 hours and 5 minutes in our unique battery test. It isn't the finest phone battery life, but it's not terrible either. The positive news is that a larger internal battery pack may increase the iPhone 16's battery life even further. According to reports, the basic iPhone 16 could feature a battery capacity of 3,561 milliamps, up 6% from the iPhone 15's 3,349 milliamps. Another report suggests that Apple may promise over 30 hours of battery life with the iPhone 16 series. While we don't know how this will transfer into real-world applications, having the option to store extra power is never a negative thing, especially if the A18 chipset is significantly more efficient than the iPhone 15's A16 Bionic. Apple rarely uses the same iPhone color palette from year to year, and the iPhone 16 appears to be no exception. With more options than the iPhone 15, which came in pink, yellow, blue, black, and green, this may not be a bad thing. The iPhone 16 is also likely to be available in pink, yellow, blue, black, and green with a choice of white or purple. It's unclear whether all of these colors will be accessible at launch or if the returning colors will be identical to those from last year. However, there will be lots of possibilities. Just don't anticipate any titanium-colored metals. These are almost certainly limited to the Pro models. With just a week until the official announcement event on September 9th, we may expect more rumors and conjecture about the iPhone 16 series. Stay back for further information as the iPhone 16 Pro Max's debut date approaches and we learn more about its mysteries. In other developments, another video of a person holding the iPhone 16 has surfaced, displaying the new camera module design and providing a first glimpse at how the phone may seem in real life. If it works out as depicted in the video, we think we'll prefer the new appearance for non-Pro iPhones. According to speculations, both the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max will receive a slew of beneficial updates, but the iPhone 16 will still receive a lot of exciting features. The action button and support for spatial video are among the features that have previously been seen on the iPhone 15 Pro series. Crucially, the iPhone 16 will play it safe in terms of appearance and hardware while still providing updates where they are needed. So, although the Pro models may be expanding and adding new camera functions, the regular model should remain as familiar as before, all while apparently offering a superior battery and performance bundle for everyone to enjoy. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.